What's good, fam? Thank you for tuning in to Astro Nori once again. If you enjoy streetwear as much as I do, go ahead and subscribe down below because that's what my channel is mainly dedicated to. I try to cover streetwear and sneakers as well. So go ahead and subscribe and click the post notification bell as well. That way you get every single video I post. Now, if you don't know, I am currently in 2 giveaways. One for a Supreme backpack, which is going to be done this Thursday, and the other one for an NBA shooting sleeve that's going to be done in like 4 weeks. Click them Gleam links at the top of the description to enter. But enough about that. Today I'm going to be covering Supreme Spring Summer 18 Week 9, which is the Lacoste collaboration. Now, in my opinion, this collaboration came out sick, and I honestly really like some pieces from the collab. I also heard there's going to be an unseen tee to come out, and if that looks clean, just like the crew necks, I believe, where it has like the Supreme in the tonal font and it has the little logo, that would be really sick. And I heard that the Kayak is going to drop this week and the little swimming vest. So this is going to be a really cluttered week with really dope stuff in my opinion. Now let's not waste any time and let's get straight to it. So if you guys want to get the news first, go ahead and follow Drops by Jay on Instagram and Twitter, and also follow Supreme Community. And they also have an app, which is what I use to know what items are going to be most hyped and which are going to be less hyped. So right now I'm going to open the Supreme Community app. I'm going to put all the pictures right here and we're going to get into the drop list. I believe there's 14 items so far. I really hope they do the unseen tee because that would be one of the pieces that I definitely go for. So first up, we have the crew neck. Now this is one of the better pieces because it has the Lacoste crocodile stitched in. Then it has Supreme in like the tonal font like I was saying before. In my opinion, this is a really sick crew neck, and I don't even wear crew necks that much, but this is one that for sure I would go for. I feel like these colors are more of like a springy type vibe, much like last year's. So that is a pretty dope look in my opinion, and I would honestly go for like that pale pinkish color. I also like the tan colorway that they used, I'm not gonna lie, and the black one you can never go wrong with as well. Now these shoulder bags are insane, and if I could get one of these, I'ma definitely go for one of these. I feel like I need a black shoulder bag, and since I didn't go for the North Face one, this one would be the one. This is really fire to me. I feel like this is better than the North Face one, and it's just a really clean look. I also noticed that on the straps it has Supreme as well, so that's sick. I really like that touch, and I really like this piece, so definitely a fire piece from the collab. Next up, we got like this wool varsity jacket, and to me this is pretty clean as well. I honestly really like the whole collab, and I like that peach colorway. That blue with the green is like a classic Lacoste color, and then you can never go wrong with the black as well. I feel like that big logo on the back is fire. Then it has the smaller version on the front, which is also cool. Next up, we got the hoodie. Now this is a more subtle piece from the collab. I believe that this doesn't have anything on the back, but it does have that Supreme and Lacoste logo on the front, and I do not know, but it might be stitched in. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's stitched in, which is also another touch that gives it a little bit more flavor, you feel me? Next up, we got one that's a little what the f to me, but it could be still pretty cool to you, and that's the anorak. Now when it comes to the anorak, it has like this little grid pattern that throws me off a little bit, but I feel like if it was just a simple nylon anorak, you would notice the shininess, if that makes any sense. Now this isn't all that bad. I like the pants version a little bit way more.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But still a pretty cool piece, coming in 5 different colorways. If it were up to me, I would cop the baby blue one or the peach one. Those are my favorite colorways out of it. That baby blue one is really hitting in my opinion, but you already know what it is. We also got 7 shorts coming out to match the crew necks and the hoodies. Now these are pretty dope in my opinion. I feel like these are a classic short for the summertime, but is it worth $138? I don't know. Maybe because it has that Lacoste stamp on it, it could be. I like that the logo is at the bottom so you can actually see the shit, because when they put it at the top by the waist, who the fuck is gonna know it's Supreme? That shit is just another pair of shorts, you feel me? Yo, next up we got the waist bags. Now these shits are insantical. What the fuck? These shits are fire. I honestly like that pocket that pops out. That shit is so ill to me, and I'm not even that much of a fan of waist bags. Like I haven't picked one up yet, but these shits are fire, bruh. That black one is hitting, that green one is hitting, and the red one too. I wouldn't go for the white one because that shit's gonna get dirty. I'm just afraid of wearing that much white. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit gets dirty so fast that it's like I don't even want that shit. So I know that I say I don't like hats from Supreme, but these shits are actually pretty cool. Like the logo itself is pretty fire. This looks like a dad hat, so I freak with it. I freak with it. These hats are actually type hard. I would actually go for these hats. Now next up we got this velour half zip. I don't fuck with this one. That one's gonna be right there for you to look. That's just my opinion. I don't really like this one that much, but that middle colorway, I don't know what that is, like a pinkish tan. That one's pretty cool, but that's it. Next up we got the polos. I'm not that much of a fan of polos recently. It's just another polo. I would definitely not go for this. That's just personal. If you like polo shirts and you like Lacoste and Supreme, you already know what it is. Go for one of these shits. They probably gonna be like 100 something. But next up we got the nylon track pants. Now I actually like these. The reason why I actually like these is because it says Supreme on the leg. I hate when it doesn't say Supreme and it says the other brand on the leg. Like, bruh, we buy this shit because it's Supreme. We don't buy this shit because it's Champion. You feel me? I'm talking about the pants that had Champion on the leg. If them shits would have had Supreme on the leg, them shits would have had resale. I would definitely go for that black or the blue colorway. Those are just the ones that are hitting to me. Now next up we got this nylon camp cap. That shit is a dub. I would not go for that. After that, we got the velour track pants. Now these shits, not for me, just not for me. They're pretty alright, but they're not for me. They also do have Supreme going down the leg, I believe, but it's way more tonal than the other pair. These aren't that bad, but it's just not my style, so I'm gonna definitely pass on them. There's one more piece that I smooth forgot to talk about, and that was the bucket hat. Now these are pretty cool in my opinion. It gives me like that LL Cool J vibe from like the 80s, 90s. That shit is pretty fire, and depending on what you wear this with, you could pull these shits off pretty sick. I feel like Gully Guy Leo on Instagram is definitely gonna pull these shits off really fire. So with that being said, that pretty much does it for the collab. As far as everything we have confirmed, there's also a leak that we're gonna see the unseen tee from this collab, the kayak, and the vest this week. So this week is gonna be a really crazy one, people. I feel like they're trying to make up for last week and the week before, because North Face was type dookie. I'm still not off that shit. And last week we literally bought a fucking cactus, which I'm gonna be opening real soon. That pretty much does it for this video. Thank you for tuning in to AstroNori once again. If you guys enjoy streetwear, sneaker related content, and you catch yourself coming back to my channel, go ahead and subscribe because it definitely means a lot. And I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving me recently. It's really insane. So thanks to each and every one of you. Honestly, I really appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace, stay up, and I'm out.